my experience with Punch-Out Wii. Now, this game, there is so much that I need to get off my chest about Punch-Out Wii, but I want to talk a little bit about the beforehand of Punch-Out Wii, so before I got it. So, one of my biggest goals on YouTube was to, one of the things, you guys know me, right? When I do my experience videos, I get into multiple new franchises whenever I make the videos about them, the my experience videos or whatever about them. And I decided to get into Punch-Out because, boxing's a cool sport. And, I was like, after Wii Sports, I was thinking, let's play like an actual boxing game, right? Boxing game as, you get what I mean, right? Boxing game, fuck it. Let's just play something like that, right? And I remember I made it my mission after playing Punch-Out NES to play every single Punch-Out game on stream, gaming videos for you guys. So literally I have playlist gaming videos. I have rage comps for you guys. What's up, Lucas? How you doing? I have rage comps for you guys that are all Punch-Out related. I'm still not done, but by the time this is out, maybe I'll be done. There's probably like 30, 40 different Punch-Out videos you can watch. Actually, probably more than that now on this entire channel. But anyways, so 1 second, it's already a banger for rock. But as I was saying, I made it my mission after playing Punch-Out NES to play Super Punch-Out. And then after Super Punch-Out, I wanted to play everything in the franchise. I wanted to dedicate my life to going into that ring and fighting against all these opponents. Throughout, yes, I shaved my mustache because, I felt like, let's just fucking get a change. I look naked on my face now. I look like a baby without my stash a little bit. So, I look like my younger self, essentially. But, I looked like myself before I had the mustache, to be honest. But, anyways, so my brother, after beating, play Power Punch 2. I didn't like Power Punch 2 that much. I'm going to be dead ass with you. But I did. But you say, hello, how are you? And how are you doing to see you stream again? Hey, what's up, Lord Dragon? Welcome to the stream. But anyway, so I made it my mission to play all the Punch-Out games. And I did just that. And after the arcade games, I wanted to play the one everybody loved, okay? Other than the NES, because you guys remember Super Punch-Out for the Super Nintendo is the one everyone thinks is just all right. Punch-Out NES is the one with Mike Tyson, your boy Mike Tyson, the one that blew the series up in the first place. And then the two arcade ones were like, okay, they're decent Punch-Out games with a lot of randomness, right? To their attack patterns and stuff like that. And they play very differently. That's why probably Super Punch-Out for a lot of people, they didn't like it too much. But anyways, I wanted to play the one everybody hyped up, okay? Whenever you were a Punch-Out fan, you loved this one. You loved this one in the NES, and I wanted to play it. And so I asked Louis, hey, can you get me Punch-Out Wii? Because I made it my mission to play every single Punch-Out game in existence, because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to sit down and dedicate myself to that. So my brother said, okay, I'll get you the game, all right? Just don't fucking snap it. And I said, dude, it's Punch-Out. Why would I want to fucking snap it, right? So I had to wait, I think, a week and a half before it finally fucking came in. Because, and I'm telling you, every single day that I was waiting for Punch-Out Wii, it was like the days were fucking ticking, bro. I would sit back like this in my chair, just waiting, because the amount of excitement I had to open this up and play the entirety of Punch-Out Wii is astonishing. It is memorizing how much I wanted to play this game. I wanted to play this game more than anything in the moment, because I was just that excited. And you know what? For weeks before that too, after you beat the arcade, it loops because it will get difficult. They predicted title defense. Yeah. Which I probably should have done the game again because they are all tougher versions. But anyways, that's not the point. Right? So after, freaking you know, in the midst of me waiting, you know, even before I got the game and I was interested in the Punch-Out series, I would be watching people constantly beat up King Hippo, Mr. Sandman, like super easily, like in 1 minute, 2 minutes flat. It was so interesting watching their character animations, all that stuff. I was so into Punch-Out Wii. And then when I finally got my fucking hands on it, the reaction video you're about to see, right? This is when I got the game. April 25th, 2024.
Not sexy, but well, the packaging is sexy. It looks smooth. No, it looks. Bro, Ronnie, yo, DK. Oh.
New game smell. Y'all know how it is.
I don't even need to open it just for that new game smell. I can just feel it already, brother. Hey, DK, I'm coming for your bitch ass, bro.
It was this moment right here. When I said that, DK, I'm coming for your bitch ass. That was the moment. April 25th, 2024. I made it my mission on Punch-Out Wii. We're going to do everything in this game that this game has to offer, other than obviously exhibitions mode, challenges, where you fight all the fighters again, but except you do challenges. After you beat, oh yeah, I already read that. But yeah, that was the moment I dedicated my life to playing Punch-Out Wii, right? In terms of, like, getting ready. But obviously I waited for the next day to actually, like, play the game. So, like, this was the day I said, Donkey Kong, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Right? I'm gonna whoop your ass. So, after that, we have videos. Let me find the playlist, actually, of my Punch-Out Wii series. By the way, 14 videos in this. And I'm gonna talk about each and every single one of these episodes. So, if you haven't seen them, go watch them. They are literally awesome. Alright? Yes, I watch my own stuff all the time. But anyways, that's not the point. Hold on, that stuff, we're not even there yet. But anyways, as you can see, look at the beginning of this. My nigga Rene was there with me. Right? The amount of excitement I had just on the title screen because I couldn't believe... Because also, keep this in mind, weeks before this, I was listening to all of Punch-Out's OST. By the way, if I don't mention it anywhere else in this video, I'm going to mention it now. The soundtrack for Punch-Out Wii is easily the best in the entire series. I shit you not. It is that good. I listen to it on my iPhone on walks all the goddamn time. They get me pumped up. The music is just so fucking good, and I love it. I love it. Like Aaron Ryan would tell you. You know how crazy his bitch ass is. But, like, going into this game and seeing, like, the title screen and then Little Mac punch and shit in the air like this. Just getting it on, dude. The excitement I had. Fighting these people. Getting it in, about ready to beat ass. Let's start with Glass Joe over here. You know... Yeah, look, my excitement. You see that shit? My excitement playing the shit. Trump or Biden? I don't know, to be honest. Dude, the excitement, man.
Yo, where's everyone in chat? If they don't come in,
Look at the excitement in me. This is early on, so I had no skill in this game. Just what I got from NES a little bit. So, like, you're seeing me, like, take a lot of punches. I'm just so goddamn excited against Glass Joe. Yeah, so you can see, like, I'm so excited. I'm just throwing jabs left and right, up and down. Just One Piece is the greatest storyline ever written. You know, One Piece is pretty great. But anyways... Yeah, as you can see, hear me, dude. I'm so excited that I'm playing this. By the way, Glass Joe, he's actually extremely easy, like Star Punching Contender version, but I kind of made it a little difficult due to me, like, having no experience whatsoever playing this game beforehand. You know, just look at me. I subscribed. Cassandra, thank you. But as you can see, look at me be so excited for Glass Joe, right? And then I was the same with Vaughn. Let me tell you something about Vaughn, right? Glass Joe, he's fucking dope. I love him. But Von Kaiser, out of every character in this series, I think I fell in love with Von Kaiser the most because of this game. I don't know, he's so expressive to me. He just brings something to me I didn't even think I had. But Vaughn is just fucking cool. He's from freaking Berlin, Germany. Fucking badass. He's awesome. I love him. As a fighter and as somebody. I just love also everyone being so expressive. Contender versions and even the freaking, you know, normal title defense versions of them. And I would watch these guys' intros over and over and over again because I just loved him so much. He was a fucking teacher in combat. Also, he's experienced some war, so you can tell by the way he acts. So excited. And also, you can watch the rage comps, right? To find out, like, how many times I've raged on this game. Because I've raged so much. Yeah, and Renee was in the back telling me bob and weave against Von Kaiser. Come on. Yeah, dude, just the excitement. I'm getting excited just talking about this game, dude. But I'm so glad I have my own footage of this, so I'm not just using some random YouTuber's footage where they, you know, they're so pro at the game and I barely get to speak. But, like, just getting to fight Von Kaiser again on a console that isn't the NES was phenomenal because not only he had his old moves, but he also had some new ones that he would like to show you. Obviously in title defense, not the contender version. The contender versions of most of these guys that aren't Disco Kid are practically like their NES counterparts with something. Right? Super Macho Bitch kind of motivating people and speaking facts with his quotes like, unleash the beast and unleash the focus. Yeah. But that's his title defense fight, not his regular fight. But yeah, like, when I went in on the first playthrough, right, Von Kaiser, Glass Joe, I didn't struggle with too much. Same with Lubit. Okay, so let's tell this joke, okay? So, Disco Kid, right? I want to get through a lot of these fights quickly, so that way we can get to the stuff. So, my older brother, Louie, I called him Disco Kid from this because he just reminded me of Lubit with his happy energy and his, you know, his go-lucky nature, right? And ever since I called Disco Kid Disco Lubit, or aka Lubit, aka Lulu, my brother, I don't even call him Disco Kid. I just call him Disco Lubit, right? And, you know, some of my community calls him Disco Kid or Disco Lubit too. So, if you're wondering where Disco Lubit even came from, right here. That's where it came from, right here.
Look at me.
Just... Dude. And just watching all these intros and all their animations is so fucking expressive. That's what I love about Next Level Games, was their oh. Yeah. Yeah, see how excited I am, dude? Dude. Yeah, see, look at that. Just... Dude, just... Oh my god. Watching these back, because I'm so much better than this now, obviously. So, like, I could beat the contender versions of these guys very easily, right? With no joke. In Super Punch-Out trailer, they say, do not get knocked out or else you get knocked out, stupid. That describes Alan in Punch-Out Wii. Oh, okay. But just watching me beat Disco Kid, this is emotional to me, man, because the journey through the contender fights for most of these are pretty much like... They're pretty easy. I mean, they were difficult for me at the time of when I streamed these, right? Because obviously this is my first time going through, so I had no idea, you know, what the hell some of these guys were going to do to me. I mean, I knew what Glass Joe was going to do to me because, you know, he speaks for himself, and so does Vaughn. But when I got to Disco Kid and him showing off his new moves and stuff, like from his contender fight, you know, he was the one and only new character they introduced in the game. Everybody else I have seen before, but the thing is, keep this in mind, I'm going into this game with the knowledge that since a lot of these guys I fought for in the NES and Super Nintendo, with Super Punch-Out and stuff like that, some of these guys fucking haunt my dreams, like fucking Bald Bull, Super Macho Man, Piston Hondo when I first started playing. But anyways, you'll see it coming up and stuff like that, because he's like the first fighter I fuck up on. But Disco Kid was fun. And then I was looking at other fighters, King Hippo, bitch ass.
Let's do it!
Yeah, see, I was motivated. I was so happy I got the game. Renee Honda, yep. Jokelin, Damien, hi. How you doing? But,
You know what I mean? I got that.
I hope I said your name right. My apologies if I didn't.
The Allen problem.
But anyway, so I was so excited. I did 2 whole circuits in one video. You'll never see this again, by the way. You don't see me do 2 whole circuits ever again in a Punch-Out video, because all the rest of it is just so stressful. But just watching my ass beat get by King Hippo, also, keep this in mind, my phone does freeze a lot during these videos, so that's why. If you're wondering, it's not you, it's my fucking phone. But sometimes audio would get out of sync, and I would sit there, bro. And I remember struggling a lot on King Hippo, mainly due to, well, actually, not really, because I knew his weakness, but, you know, struggling with all his new jabs that he would like to do, you know what I mean? Or struggling with the jab. That's what King Hippo Contender was like, right? And then the minor circuit cutscene. Just look how I reacted here, bro.
Maybe, possibly. That's if I don't just stop. Oh, hey, great work, man. Huh? Now let's take down the next circuit. Quick feet. Bro, that's me right there, bro. Keep it up, man. Keep it up.
These cutscenes, y'all don't even understand how much these cutscenes mean to me. Because when I play later on, these cutscenes, for some reason, they, like, help me, like, kind of regain my focus, and they allow me to kind of, like, not do better, but, like, allow me to relax a little bit, because, I don't know, and it just pushes me to keep going sometimes. Like, these cutscenes would do that to me. These Punch-Out Wii cutscenes. So they mean a lot to me. You know, but anyways, let's see Piston Hondo. Alright? So Piston Hondo really fucked me. I got you, Aaron, trust me. See, I even said it. If I get fucked up, that's just how it be. We gotta run the hands. But Piston Hondo, I haven't fought him since NES.
Dude, my excitement for this game has no fucking limit, man. Punch-Out fan finally playing the final Punch-Out for the first time in his life.
Shisho. Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, bitch.
See, and obviously, here, I didn't know how to punch right in terms of, like, buttons, since I'm still getting used to pressing 1 and 2 and also blocking. I didn't really block too much in this video, and I was kind of just going off on a lot of offense and not really thinking about my opportunities too much. That's what Contender allows you to get away with, to be honest. These cutscenes were some kind of motivation to relax and increase your focus and resilience. For Rock. And I'll mention the cutscenes again in a little bit. But just watching me struggle on Piston Hondo, Jesus Christ, man. Especially title defense Piston Hondo. Oh, is he? Yeah. But, with Contender Piston Hondo, it wasn't, like, too bad, other than me just not knowing how he works, because, you know, this is a different game with different timings, so, and yeah, as you can tell, in the Traptor department, he took me the longest because I didn't know how to fucking body the man. There's a lot I have to talk about, so that's why I'm skipping through a lot of this, right? I'm skipping through, so that way, but Bear Hugger, right? So Bear Hugger... Yeah, so Bear Hugger, the first time I fought Bear Hugger was like around... If you Star Punch Sandman, he will say, Dad. Damn, I didn't know that.
Because I've been watching YouTube videos on this game for fucking months, man. Not studying, but just fanboying over the fact how good this game is. This is 2009, bro.
2009, yeah, dude. 2009, how good this game looks.
Still looks like a top tier Nintendo game, bro.
Do the expressive animations and stuff. So fucking good.
What the fuck?
Oh, title defense is so different. Alan thinks Super Macho Bitch be like Super Macho Man? Yeah. Now looking back at this game in retrospect, what a fucking 3-week journey I went on. This makes me question Sandman's history with his papa. For Rock. Yeah, and I was struggling again on Bear Hugger, but like not for very long, as you can see the video trap in comparison to Piston Hondo over here. Which is, his name is Piston Honda, but Piston Hondo, they changed it because if you guys know the company Honda, like the car company, that's why they changed it to Piston Hondo instead of keeping Piston Honda. Get me? Because they probably did not want to get in trouble by Honda themselves, the car company, which makes sense. This, okay. Fuck. Great Tiger.
I want to end stream, but like, I'm still here.
See, at this point, I was questioning if I should end stream because, like, I was streaming for 30 minutes and, like, I was hyped the whole entire stream. But this dude, so if y'all remember, okay, what the fuck was that? When I first played Punch-Out NES, right, my dad was gone, and this was, like, the very first time I experienced Punch-Out NES in vlog, I think, 31, 32. If you go to that stream and find which part, because I spent like over 5 hours streaming that, or something like that, and I got to Great Tiger, and he used his Tiger Punch, you know, his magic Tiger Punch, where he warps around the screen, hitting you multiple times over, and it got so bad, I freaked out. I freaked out against him so bad, and ever since like that day, you know, obviously I've mastered his NES fight. His NES fight, though I still don't have, I don't get stars on his NES counterpart, but I still master it to the point I don't get scared of the Tiger Punch anymore. But because of that first experience and that initial experience, it is hammered in my brain that I am going to hate this fucking dude. Great Tiger, formerly known as Agrabah Dude, due to Great Tiger looking like he came straight out of Aladdin for Rock. But this dude terrified me, and I knew it. I knew going into this fight, too. I was like, oh, fuck. See? I'm scared.
Don't let fear consume you, my dude.
Don't let fear consume you.
That shit. Throughout your whole life, you've been doing that.
Yeah, basically most of my time playing video games seriously, fear is like consumed the fuck out of me. Mel, sin. Yeah. And because of my, like, NES trauma, it would lead me to, like, kind of struggling on him again. Hey, yo! And, you know, obviously, look, I'm smacking him up now. And this is obviously when I didn't know what to do. Oh, you guys gotta see this. Dude, just watching myself do this again. I want to do it again. That's what it's like. At least fight a lot of the contender versions again. See, but like Great Tiger was like the first dude going into this. I went from what time again? 38.25 to freaking what is it? 52, I think. When I actually beat him, right? That was the first dude I beat due to him being knocked out many times.
Won that one. Let's go.
I remember Great Tiger like it was yesterday. I struggled hard. Don Flamenco, I struggled more than Great Tiger on.
Don Flamenco a few times. If I don't beat him, we don't beat him. But if we do, okay? Alright, we're gonna go to the next fucking circuit.
Yeah, see, I was ready to go to the next circuit, the world circuit, baby. I was ready to do, I did 2 circuits in one video, dude. You don't see that shit from me. Why is Great Tiger Ayo kind of hilarious? Because it is. But I remember Don Flamenco was fucking with me because he's using the same fighting style that Mac does. He waits and he counteracts your movements. So he waits for, and this is what fucked me up a lot when I fought him in this game. Because in comparison to NES, I'm gonna say this, Don Flamenco from Wii, and I know, yes, you can loop a lot of these guys, and a lot of people have figured it out, but if you're not looping, or if you're not, like, super crazy, like, at this game, where you can figure out all the star locations on these people, Don Flamenco will give you a problem, and especially if it's your first time. It took me 54 minutes something, all the way to over an hour, man, just to beat him one time on his contender version, because he was so tough for me. But just watching me push and continue fighting even after, you know, not just giving up after 5 minutes, you know, it's kind of admirable about me, to be honest. Yeah, and obviously I was getting really annoyed with Don Flamenco because obviously he has the same moves, and I am just, this is like probably the first time I had to get used to someone's moveset, other than like Great Tiger and Contender. What the fuck is he doing? And keep this in mind, in NES, he never had that uno, dos, tres. He didn't have that. So Wii is also simultaneously introducing brand new moves to these guys as kids. So, like, I'm not just fighting the NES versions of all these guys again. I am literally boxing up new and improved versions of these guys. And this is supposed to be a reboot of the series for some reason. I don't know why it's a reboot, even though I kind of feel like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I feel like NES and then this one kind of went hand in hand. But anyways, so in episode 2 of my Punch-Out series, right, this is where it starts, where I'm booting up the game. And let's take a look at Aaron Ryan, right?
Let's just go into it. Let's go. Come on.
Let's start with Aaron Ryan. Aaron Ryan, this dude.
He's going around me. Okay.
This dude, Aaron Ryan, he was a problem, I remember, because, I don't know, I couldn't wrap my head around for the longest time when fighting Aaron Ryan, right?
You have to counteract against the dude before he throws it out.
Right, see, I knew what to do, but, like, as soon as I see him fight me, this changed, right? Like, yeah, see, I knew how to counteract him there, but as the fight kept going, you had to counter the sucker. Yeah, I know you have to counter this motherfucker. But to me, since I had, like, no knowledge of going into this fight prior of me experiencing it, because I also, this is not the time when I realized it, but later down the line I realized that when I do research on something, it's kind of ultimately purposeless unless I can visualize it. Right, if I can visualize it, then it might matter to me. But if I can't visualize what I'm doing in that moment against that said someone, if I am doing research, then it's not, the research doesn't even matter, right? I gotta go in the ring, and I gotta get my ass beat 20 times to see what the hell is going on, which is why, like, Aaron Ryan took me 24 minutes, because I was trying my best to figure out his moveset, everything. And since I have, like, I don't know, something in my, not something in my brain, but it's like my brain understands, but my body, like, okay, let me reword this. My brain gets what's going on right then and there, but it takes a second for my body to react to said situation that is going on in my general vicinity. I learned this shit from just playing this, by the way. Keep that in mind. That is fucking wild to me. And then also, like, you know, me and Dad also talked, too, about, like, when I was talking about observing. But that's a whole different time for a different period. Against Aaron Ryan. But Aaron Ryan took me so long because of that. Because I'm trying to have my mind and my body keep up with each other with the information being told to my brain about each of his moves that are coming at me. Which is why he was the first person and the only person, I think, in contender mode that I had to time out because I didn't understand his moveset enough to get 3 knockouts in one of the 3 rounds to win. So Aaron Ryan became the first person I had to look out for. Every time I fight him, I get a little cuckoo in my brain. Like, okay, get like him. Get like his energy. I have to mold my energy to be more like him. And think like him, to even like kind of be in the same ballpark as him. I know that sounds a little crazy now looking back at Aaron Ryan's character in this version of Punch-Out in comparison to Super Punch-Out Super Nintendo where he first appeared, where he just looked like a regular old boxer. Now he just looks like a fucking crazy person. But anyways, Soda Popinski.
Oh, no, come on, man.
Soda Popinski.
Dude, because I hated Aaron Ryan to death. I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do to me. Oh, God. And I hated this dude more in SNES. He used to be the SNES run killer, dude.
So, every single time you guys hear me say SNES run killer, before, way before now, every time I got on Punch-Out NES to do save stateless runs on the game, aka save stateless is where you don't save state your progress throughout the entirety of the game. Soda Popinski would kill me every single time. He would end the run, which is why I call him the NES run killer. Because he would kill my runs every single time I made an attempt. I tried my best to fucking best him. He would always best me. But until I figured out a certain strat and implemented it, and now he's kind of bitch. A little bit. Sometimes I still struggle on Soda Popinski in the NES game, but here I definitely struggled with him for a little bit. But nowhere near as long as Aaron Ryan, in my opinion. After figuring him out, right? So let's go to Bald Bull. Now, Bald Bull is a different fucking story. See, originally I was going to stop here at Bald Bull because, Aaron Ryan and Soda Popinski stressed me the fuck out. And I was getting very angry throughout both those guys. So when I saw Bald Bull, I was like, fine, this is the last motherfucker. And then I'm going to end the video. And then we're going to do whoever's left in the next one. Hell no, dude. Bald Bull took me a fat minute to do. Not as long as what you're thinking. But then you're wondering, why is that chapter there? We're going to get to him. I think he's very hard, yeah. When you go round 2 with Von Kaiser in the cutscene, he says, Schwong. Right? Anyways, so Bald Bull would freak me out. I have tons of rage compilations kind of going into me struggling with his moveset that you guys can check out. But there was so much stuff I couldn't predict or couldn't see or couldn't even react to because I either blinked or my brain, again, was processing it. But, like, even then, my brain is failing to process since I haven't seen it before, so it's going to F with me for quite a while, right? And that's what Bald Bull's fight pretty much was in a nutshell. Super Macho Man. We have a history with this motherfucker on the channel. If you thought Soda Popinski had a history for being the NES run killer, nah, fuck that. We have a whole history with this fucking bitch. So if you remember Punch-Out NES when I fought him, it took me a long time to fight him. It took me over 20 minutes. And then if you remember Super Punch-Out, it took me a long time. Super Punch-Out for the Super Nintendo. And then after Super Nintendo, we fought him again in the freaking, I think, Super Punch-Out arcade game, which took me a stupid amount of time. This motherfucker on my YouTube channel right now has over 4 fucking rage comps. And he's going to have even more, I guarantee you, when we get to his title defense fight. Has 4 whole fights just of this game alone. And then maybe 2 to 3 of rage compilations just from his fucking arcade fight. So you know me, I'm rage freaking master when it comes to freaking Super Macho Man, right? Title defense or even regular. Yeah, he shook ass, which is kind of crazy. But not only I couldn't process this dude's moves, but like, I'm glad you like Punch-Out Wii. I'm glad I love it too, man. Great game. Crunch time. Right? So, the thing is with this fight, what you have to do is, I'm going to teach you guys how to fight them too. So when you see him bop over there after you finish doing your normal punch combo, you want to punch him over again to make him lean back the other way, and then do it again, and then do this multiple times to earn stars to knock him out faster. See, the thing is, since the reason why it took me so long to beat Super Macho Man Contender version is because of the exact fucking reason I'm going to give you. It's because I had no idea what he had in his kit. That's number 1. And number 2, I didn't know how to fucking handle his kit. Not only I didn't know what he had in his kit, but I didn't know how to handle what he had in his kit, aka his moveset. Alright, so that's why I got fucking messed up beyond belief. And that's why, I can't remember, but I think it was like Watermelon Kid or something. Like, he was telling me in comments how to heal. You can heal in between when dude's knocked out, and then you can also knock his head around and bong it like a banjo for, yeah, right? And I'm also shit at timing, so that's another thing why Super Macho Man took me a long time in Contender without all the knowledge I have right now, right? Nowadays, I can go up to this Super Macho Man and just bitch the fuck out of him, man. I can go in there and beat him in like a minute or two, which is so fucking cool. That's another thing that you'll love about this game. Once you master this game, oh my god, master the timings for every character. Everything is so peak. Because once you start mastering all these guys, these fights will take you like 1 minute, 2 minutes, flat. Depending on if you're really good at them or not. So it's crazy once you get really good at this game, because that's why, like, there's not a lot of guides on this game, because this game came out 2009, and most of the guides came out like 14, 15 plus years ago, so it was a whole fucking thing. So, but yeah, that's why Super Macho Man took me so long, and that's why it meant so much to me that I fucking beat him, which I'm not gonna really train too much up on. This video was all about training it up and practicing against Hologram, which is why I don't have any rage comps on part 3, because part 3 was kind of the, okay guys, let's refight everybody episode, so that way, other than, and also practice Sandman Hologram, because this was when I was going to go into regular Sandman, Contender Sandman, and Sandman scares the fuck out of me, because we also have a history with that fucker, but that's what episode 3 is about, just the hologram joint, and Sandman Contender, you know, did a lot to me, man. Oh my god, I was afraid of this fucking man. Why? Because he's faster than every other character in Contender mode. He's even faster than, like, Title Defense Glass Joe, obviously, and he's, like, the final threat of the Contender mode game, which obviously 2 minutes to however long it took me to beat him over and over again, but I kind of knew a strat to do with his face, so I'm gonna show you guys. So yeah, after this, let me show you guys. So when we get in there, took me a minute, but you'll see, right? Before every move can come out, and you can punish only Contender Sandman on this. Don't think you can do this in Title Defense Mr. Sandman, because Title Defense Mr. Sandman and Contender Mr. Sandman are two different beasts entirely. Contender Mr. Sandman is not that bad, especially once you figure out, like, you gotta hit his face over and over before he lands a move, because you can actually land a star on him if you do this strat. And this strat is fucking broken, actually. Like, it allows you to bitch this whole fight, essentially, right? If you just wait long enough. Which is why I think Sandman, out of everybody, didn't take me that long in comparison to other fighters. That's why he was so easy. And I remember after beating Sandman, I called everyone out, right? As in everyone in the game, not like my viewers or anything. But it was a hype moment because, you know, like I said, yeah, I fucking, usually when I win a fight in Punch-Out, this is what happens, right? All the adrenaline, all the emotion, because, like I said, after a certain point in the game, these weren't video game fighters anymore. These were legit fighters that I had to fucking, get past mentally. These guys were the real deal, right? And after Sandman, I think especially after Sandman, it was like around, I would probably say, like, for Contender, I'd probably say Aaron Ryan to, Aaron, I would say, like, actually, yeah, I'd probably say, actually, no, I would just say Soda Popinski to, Mr. Sandman in Contender mode anyway. That's when I started feeling like that. But Title Defense amped this feeling way the fuck up, because this is the mode I've researched about heavily in terms of what all these fighters are. I'm gonna tell you guys this, Contender mode, if I thought Contender mode was difficult, which I did think was difficult when I was first going through it, I had no idea what Title Defense was gonna do to me, man. Title Defense messed me the fuck up, dude. Like, for example, let's take a look, right? So Title Defense, what is that? It's basically where you defend your belt against all the same fighters I just fought, all 12 fighters I just fought. You know, and also you do get the rematch, so don't worry about you losing your belt, then you lose the game forever. That's only on Little Max Last Stand, which is the mode after this. But every single fighter in the game, did you know that you can throw only one punch and avoid every punch, wait till decision, and you can beat everyone doing that because it is a broken system? I bet you can. I didn't know that, actually, so that's crazy, Aaron. Thank you for letting me know that. That's crazy. But anyway, so Glass Joe, I have a way better strat now thanks to Aaron in chat here, but I beat him pretty slowly. Around like 9 minutes it took me to beat him because, yes, I was fucking up on Title Defense Glass Joe. Who doesn't fuck up on Title Defense Glass Joe on their first try? Especially because Title Defense Glass Joe is actually way slower than Mr. Sandman, which Mr. Sandman I just got off. I think this video was made a day after, or maybe a few days after, because I did take a few days after a break from Punch Out Wii when transitioning from Contender to Title Defense. But anyways, yeah, Glass Joe Title Defense, you can't hit him in the face, you can only hit him in the body, but you can hit him in the body in certain spots and star punch his helmet off, and then you just punch him in the face over and over and over until the helmet goes yellow, then punch him in the gut again to get another star, and repeat this process until he's fucking down. He's actually really easy once you get the hang of him, but until then, I struggled on him in the video. Von Kaiser Title Defense, the only reason why Von Kaiser Title Defense was so difficult for me, and this is because of that spin punch. So when you knock him down, right, and I might as well just show you the footage. I'll show you my reaction to it when you knock him down, right? So let's say I knock him down. You'll see.
Oh my god.
Okay, I got knocked down for that. But anyways, and I restarted the fight. And I lost multiple times due to not understanding the spin punch. So when you've knocked down Von Kaiser, I am ready for you to say that one quote in one of my comments. For real. Right? So Von goes to the back of the screen, screams, right? And sends you a punch, right? Now, the thing is with me, since I've never done this before, I didn't know how to dodge it. So I was sitting there on Von Kaiser for over 40 minutes, okay? Due to me not knowing how to dodge his fucking spin punch. And again, like I said, my brain not really correlating with my body until I'm like giving me the idea of what to do, how to dodge it, right? And I remember during this time, I didn't really have anyone helping me. So I kind of had to go off my own wit. And I don't really... Look, wit isn't my strong suit, bro, but, you know, but I am smart in different ways, but just not like this, right? And I'm kind of mad at this because you guys remember every single stream after this, Von Kaiser never took me 41 minutes again. He only took me like a minute, 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes at best, right? If I'm deciding to feel more dodgy than I am trying to get star punches and knock him out very quickly, but this was an experience I could never fucking forget in terms of wanting to get Von the fuck out of here, right?
Oh, and then we got Disco Lubit. I'm over here in a few times, dude.
See, and this is also another problem I had when playing Punch Out Wii was I never really wanted... I mean, I did normally... Mr. Sandman, after you punch, but after that you punch again and he dodges, be like, my sideburns... My sideburns, Mac, baby. I don't know why, but I can sound kind of like him. But anyways, so was Disco Lubit that bad? To be honest with you, he was one of the easier title defense fights for me, mainly due to me being able to like figure him out other than the Disco Flurry, which I did rage on a little bit, but other than that, he was nowhere near Von Kaiser for me, which I very much appreciated at the time of this recording when I actually was going through Title Defense Disco Kid. And this is also a period of time where I didn't know how to limit myself in terms of doing these fights, which is why every episode after this one was 2 people, 1 person, 2 people, 1 person, 1 person, technically 3.5 people, 1 person, you know what I mean? So that's why a lot of future episodes after this, I didn't tackle anybody multiple times in the same sitting. You and Mr. Sandman kind of look alike. Who can agree? I kind of agree. Don't call me him, Mac, baby. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Fuck. But yeah, that's why Disco Lubit wasn't that bad for me. Title defense King Hippo. The only reason why this took me forever was because I didn't know how to punch him in the mouth when his mouth was open when he was doing his little small jab. Like, I didn't know how to clock him in the mouth when he was doing that. That's the only reason why King Hippo took me so long. And then also sometimes punching the manhole that he has covering his stomach. I remember always punching the wrong direction, and that would lead to me having to reset trying to get the manhole again and him looping his shit. Which is why it took me the longest out of this entire video to beat King Hippo title defense.
I want to tell y'all, hold on.
Alright.
Right now.
So, oh boy. Piston Hondo title defense was easily one of the worst fights I had to deal with in the game. Why? You're going to see why. Not only trying to get used to his brand new moveset that he gets, but he's also faster than his contender version. And since I'm used to fighting the contender versions, I'm only used to the contender version timings. Piston Hondo just effed me up for over 40 minutes straight. I don't know what I said there. Something about Rene YT. Matter of fact, that's the reason why we call him Rene Hondo. So, like, we don't even call him, like, Piston Hondo sometimes. We just call him Rene Hondo. Rene YT is so peak. Look at that man. He's about to whoop my ass. You know, see, I make little rhymes with that. Right? But you can see from 2 minutes onward, it took me so long to get used to his moveset. And this is the only reason why I won. I want to let you know. Look at this. I died so many times. This is the only reason why I won. Right? The only reason I won. And I was on my last KO here too. Look at this. That is the only reason why I won. I figured out the right timing to hit him in the head, because in the NES version of the game, whenever Piston Hondo does his little rush attack right at you, you hit him in the gut at certain times, and this will like insta knock him for the whole fight. But in this game, you can't hit him in the stomach. He's actually vulnerable to getting hit in the stomach. I've tried hitting him in the stomach multiple times, right, during the piston rush, because that was my instinct. That my instinct knows to hit him in the stomach, but that's wrong. You got to hit him in the head this time, and that threw me off so badly. This is a great time for me to say release the bogus. Release the bogus. Fucking super macho man. But yeah, that was the only reason why I won, and I never go back to Piston Hondo's fight because it stressed me out a lot. And it made me think a lot. You guys don't even know, like, what I think about off-screen, too. When I dealt with all 5 of the contenders in minor circuit, I literally went on walks thinking about how bad Piston Hondo was going to be, or how bad Bear Hugger is going to be. And then I'm like, oh, fuck, Great Tiger exists. How bad is he going to be? That it gets in my head, and I perseverate so much because of like how bad is this gonna fuck me up next. That was my mindset going into title defense. How bad are they gonna mess me up? How long am I gonna be sitting there in my chair, you know, dealing with these guys? And which is why I try my best to limit myself not to do 5 people anymore, not do one whole circuit, but to 2 people, to 1 person, because if I can get it down to there, that's how I'm gonna do this shit. You know what I mean? By giving myself some type of limit. Some type of limit. But then again as well, I want to let you guys know, some of these guys would bother the fuck out of me. Some days I couldn't sleep. Some days I couldn't even think properly. All I could think about was wanting to kick their shit in so I wouldn't have to worry about it again. That was like my thought process. That was my mental thing going on. That was my thing going on when playing this game for however long, and then going through these guys again. And Bear Hugger title defense was, I would argue, probably harder, mainly due to me being only able to get 1 knockout per round and dragging the fight out, because I tried doing the 3 knockouts and it didn't work. So what I did was I spent again the whole time punching him, getting him knocked out once per round, right? That's all I managed to do. And then I ended up beating Bear Hugger title defense. It's because of that very fact that I beat him, right? And then I think later the same day, let me check the date, May 13th, I think I think I came back the very next day for Great Tiger, if I remember correctly, right? Alright. Yeah, May 14th, the very next day, because like I said, my brain, do you know Nolan 414? No, I do not know Nolan 414, but like I said, this is how my brain worked when I started playing, when I started getting super serious into this. By the way, thank you, Lucas, for giving me this comment after I did Great Tiger title defense. Thank you, by the way. Appreciate that. I replied to that, if you had no idea. But title defense Great Tiger before everyone else here took me easily the longest time. And I did his hologram fight beforehand, too. And I would argue his hologram fight's harder than his regular fight, because at least with his regular fight, I can see which gem he's switching to. On the hologram, for me, it's actually even more difficult to see which one he's going to switch to. But this fight, and I shit you not, this fight took me over an hour, and this video entirely was an hour 18, but this video, that Great Tiger title defense took me an hour and I think 16 minutes to beat one time. Every single attempt when I said booting up was all losses against this dude. And my rage, my boiling fucking anger towards this dude, losing him over and over and over and over and over. Over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Pissed me the fuck off. Dude. Dude trademarked his own username. What a boss. Damn, that is badass. But, anyways. Disco Lubin. Oh, man. I got folded by Mac. Hold up. Dance class. Peeking. Let's try again, shall we? Yeah, for rock. But, oh, God. And then all the rage and the anger this dude gave me. Figured out his patterns, right? To figure out his move kit. Fucking sucked. And every time I played, I'm gonna show you guys, let me pull it up. This move right here, his fucking Super Saiyan Shadow Clone bullshit is mainly the reason why I died over and 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 over again. Non-stop dying and losing every single goddamn time until I had the match of my lifetime right here.
Those fucking clones that keep beating me up, man. I'm sick of that shit. Hey, let me get my Wii strap on, you prick.
And I harnessed something in me. Like my inner anger, and plus, like, you know, actually my body and my mind are connected. They know what the fuck to do now. You know, which is why you're seeing me fuck him up so bad. Again, I can't do stars, so... I can KO TD Tiger in round 1, lol.
Oh my.
And the strategy I used for dodging his clones is I always looked at Great Tiger, and I used my other eyes to kind of look at which one's real so I can dodge the attack. Because other than that, oh my god, I didn't figure out any other way to dodge it, to be honest, bro. Fucking hated Great Tiger, right? And then when I beat him, it was so exciting because I was sick and tired of getting my ass beat by this dude. And it got close. It really got close. Especially like, because if I got knocked out again, I would have been done. And he got up again, I think, or he was out. See, and I was afraid that he would get up again, you know, and he did. Like I said, title defense changed everything for me, dude. These weren't video game fights anymore. These were real life mental battles I went through day in and day out every time I stepped into that ring. Now, you might be thinking, Alex, that is fucking stupid. Why on earth would you think a video game battle from a fucking 2009 video game is real? That's just how it was for me mentally, bro. I shit you not, bro. That's just how it was. You know? Like I said, I bet this is how real boxers feel when they go into the ring too. Like the mental state, how they are during a fight, researching their opponents and stuff, and doing all this stuff that I was doing for these guys here. Fucking hype of the century right here. And this is 2 views off from 100, by the way, so maybe get that Great Tiger video to 100. And it got even worse from here because, you know, I felt more and more. And then also I was trying to teach you guys lessons about overcoming your fears, because that's what I was doing, but also fighting these guys, because I had immense fear of each and every single one of these guys' title defense, because they're not only faster, but they're also stronger and more harder hitting than their contender versions. So like me going in with that knowledge in mind, I know they're going to hit me harder, but like, you know, they also come out with new moves that are only in title defense as well. So like that's also throwing me off. But anyways, I have a history, right? So not only Great Tiger was bad, but Don Flamenco was one of the worst I've ever went through. My most popular video is 61K. God damn, I have never hit 61K in my life on YouTube. But anyways, Don Flamenco was so bad for me because I remember doing his training mode in one of my vlogs and I couldn't predict or see any of his moves coming. This was probably the first opponent where I couldn't see any of his moves. And I don't know if it was because I was so used to Great Tiger and his moveset, and that's why I was so mentally getting blitzed by Don Flamenco's movements. And then uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, you know what I mean? His whole kit, right? I was getting messed up so badly by this that I literally had to go outside just to fucking cool off, you know? And I did some stupid shit like destroy and break a sprinkler because I couldn't fucking see what the hell was going on. I couldn't mentally picture what the hell his moveset was. What was going on with Don Flamenco? He was so damn hard in his title defense, which you have a whole thing to watch right there. And then I came back, fought him, I think, the next day, and ended up fucking his shit up in about 17 minutes when I was struggling on his fucking training for over 2 to 3 fucking hours straight. That night before I did this video. So you tell me how crazy that shit is. And then we have fucking Aaron cheap-ass Ryan title defense. I was afraid of this dude. I was afraid of this dude then, and I'm afraid of this dude now because he is a fucking menace. Look at that smile. Look at that ugly-ass smile he got going on. Who the fuck wants to fight some crazy-ass dude like that? Right? 6'1", 160, that's not bad, but like in terms of weight, 160, that's pretty light, dude, for being 6'1". But anyways, that's not the point. Point is, Aaron Ryan has this swing hooky thingy, right, that he effed me up over with so many fucking times. And again, I couldn't beat him in three rounds. Like, I just could not mentally do it. I could not beat him 3 rounds, so I just timed him out. I luckily timed Aaron Ryan out, and that was that. I had to do it again. I had to time out Great Tiger. I had to time out Bear Hugger. I had to time out Great Tiger due to multiple KOs and multiple rounds, so I had to drag his fight out. And I also had to drag out Aaron Ryan's. But the excitement for Aaron Ryan, and you gotta keep this in mind, my dad was sleeping, so the reason why, like, you see me scream in happiness and joy, and I sound like a muffled up somebody that's about to get fucking kidnapped, that's why. I have to cover my fucking mouth and do a whole thing, because I'm not trying to wake them up. And this was early in the morning, and like I said, this shit sticks with me. This shit bothers me like that. It's like a fucking sticky note that never goes away that you see on your fridge, but that it's like constantly looming in your mind. I couldn't go through my days normally for a while because of this game, dude. There are so many days where, like, I would sit there and I'm like, I gotta fuck him up. What else is happening today? You know what I mean? Like, what is my, this is my purpose, is beating niggas up. That is what I do. And Aaron Ryan, yes, I had to get back in the Aaron Ryan mindset, so I had to fight just like Aaron Ryan to even be able to be in his vicinity and just fuck his shit up. And that's the rest of this goddamn video. And then I'm just straight up talking to y'all. Oh, and then look at this, the adrenaline, right? Look at my hand.
Look at this.
Yeah. That wasn't from excitement. That is fear right there. Hands constantly shaking. Look at that shit. Just look.
Look at that.
And that isn't me doing this. That's my own hand doing that. The own fucking adrenaline. Just the shaking. Crash Bandicoot 4 made me shake like that. Insane Trilogy's Platinum Relic Time Trials made me shake like that. Which is why, like, Louis, Chris, and a lot of people I know, like, that are very close, they really don't like it when I get like that. It's because that shit happens. And that's why, like, after this video, I decided to do only 1 or 2 people, or that's the whole reason. Just imagine if I did Piston Hondo, Bear Hugger, Great Tiger, and then Don Flamenco and Aaron Ryan in one stream. That stream would be 5 hours, dude. I could picture it, because if Great Tiger took me that long, and then Aaron Ryan and Don Flamenco took me 55 minutes, probably 2 to 3 hours straight right there with just them. And that was Aaron Ryan and Don Flamenco for that day that made my hand shake. Just think about when I'm not playing. When I'm not playing, bro, that shit illumines in my mind. That shit gives me so much fear. That shit gives me so much anxiety, dude. Trying to whoop their ass and get their shit rocking. And then let's take a look at fucking Soda Popinski title defense.
We're back.
And by the way, I streamed this the same day. I did Aaron Ryan, Don Flamenco, and Soda Popinski in the same day, because I said, you know what? Yeah, see? I said, I'm gonna dedicate my time, my effort, my energy. Wait, why'd they take my traptors off for this one? They took my videos off for this one. What the fuck? Why did YouTube do that? Hold on, let me see if they're on the Aaron Ryan one again. Yeah, they are. But then this one, they're not. That's fucking strange. Okay, but anyways, that's not the point. The point is, this dude took me only 30 minutes to beat. Because I said I can push one more, I can handle one more, I think. But I was really pushing it here. Oh man, Soda Popinski made me do something really stupid. I can tell you that. So not only Don Flamenco made me do something stupid, but Soda Popinski also made me do something stupid. Because his moveset was pissing me off so much. I hate mentioning it because it's fucking not. I'd probably say cringe. Is there not cringe, but kind of dangerous. Yeah, and I'm harnessing my fucking anger here. So that's also another thing, right? But I hit myself in the head. I don't know where in the video now it is because the traptors are gone. So you're going to have to watch this whole video and find out. But I hit my head, or I hit the side of my head so hard that, like, for like a few days, maybe a week, like, I would only tear up from the other eye. And, like, I would leak stuff that wasn't snot. I hit myself so hard near the eye area, like, around right here. Because Soda Popinski was literally putting me in. And I wanted my brain to fucking actually, or my body and my brain, my neurons to connect to make them work better. And I don't usually do that shit anymore, but it just happened. But that's Soda Popinski in a nutshell. Wait till you see Bald fucking Bull. Holy shit, Bald Bull. I had no idea Bald Bull title defense was going to be so bad. And yes, also I did do practice Bald Bull in the same stream. But right, 13 minutes 04 to like 2 hours 1 minute. Oh Hell no, dude. And by the way, Aaron's first time being on my channel was during Bald Bull 2, aka Bald Bull's rematch. Aaron in chat helped me out so much. No, this stream is not finished. Aeon, this stream is just really getting started. Or not really getting started, we're hitting around that area of when we're around the end. But anyways, Bald Bull, I sat in this chair for about 2 hours straight trying to understand his moveset. Loss after loss after loss of this fucking dude. And what makes Bald Bull 2 so special, or Bald Bull title defense so special, is unlike everybody else before him, right? He only can be knocked down when you give him a star punch. And you guys know how I fight people in Punch Out Wii. I don't get stars too often, okay? Unless like they give them to me. There are opportunities, which obviously there's opportunities in Bald Bull 2 over here. But oh my god, him bull charging at me and not dying, just getting health back, saying, haha, I'm not done, was insane. And this is just the miracle run right here. Right? Keep in mind, I was already 1 hour 59 at this point. And yes, this is when I figured out about the stars and stuff. And by the way, those rolling punches are fucking fast. They may look slow on video, but they are fucking fast. The whole goal at Bald Bull is you try to punch him as much time as you can, so you can get some stars out of him later on. Okay, so we gotta go quick, because my iPhone is dying. So we gotta speed this up a bit, or I can charge to kind of keep this going. My phone wasn't fully charged when making this, so that's another thing I have to worry about. Fucking iPhone battery, so you might not see the later footage move as quickly. Okay, but anyways, but yeah, Bald Bull was a fucking living nightmare, and I hated every second of him. Thank God I never fought him again in Little Mac's Last Stand. Oh my fuck this dude. He was the worst. Out of everybody, he was the worst. Took me 2 straight fucking hours just to beat one dude. That was ridiculous. I never want to do that one again. But anyways. Okay, I'm about to say, if they did not have my trap destroyer, I would have been pissed off. Okay, Super Macho Man. Title defense version. So, before I started streaming this, the practice on Super Macho Man was impossible, because every time he glows red, he has 3 moves he can do. Dude is gonna go rant for the first Sandman. Oh my god, no, don't get me started, dude. Super Macho Man title defense was so difficult for me, but because I spent 2 whole hours practicing him, not only being able to knock him out 2 times, and then I somehow walk in this live stream, and I'm not joking, I walk in on this live stream. I thought a fucking guardian angel was watching me or something, because I thought something possessed me, because I beat this fucker in 14 minutes. I don't even know if it was due to practice or anything, but I just randomly fucking did it. I just honed in, I just sat there, and I just fucking beat it like that, right? But I was like, then why struggle so much on the fucking practice version of that fight? Super Macho Man took me that much, right? Then we did the hologram title defense Mr. Sandman, which when I saw his moveset and his kit of him being so fast, I could not predict anything that fucker was doing. Nothing! And then letting the viewers decide my fate was a mini traptor, and then we went in and did him, right? This motherfucker made me have a fucking mental breakdown, right? He was so fast with his winks. He was so fast with everything he had in his fucking kit. And I hated it. To the point I had a breakdown. And then after stream, I just was fucking gone off the face of the earth, man. I was done. Right? But I told myself the next day, I think May 18th or May 9th. I think I took a break off or something. Let me see. Right? 7 days ago. Yeah, May 18th. Exactly this day. I got back up. I said, get in the Wii setup. We're going to fight Mr. Sandman playing Von Kai. Yeah, Mr. Sandman title defense. I spent 3 minutes. Not 3 minutes, but 3 minutes onward. All the way. And look at the number. Just look at the fucking timestamp number. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. All the way to over an hour 17 fighting Mr. Sandman title defense. Still didn't beat him. Right? Then I went to play Von Kaiser. Then I went to watch cutscenes to calm myself down because, like I said, these cutscenes really calm me down and they actually give me motivation and also stuff to pump out. Right? So then I did more stuff, right? The headgear. This headgear saved my life. I'm not even going to lie to you. The headgear allows you to take, like, less damage and stuff. So that's how I was able to beat Mr. Sandman, for anyone wanting to know. So we did more Mr. Sandman attempts. Still didn't fucking beat him. And then I said the battle of a freaking lifetime. Which I want everyone to see in this fucking thing. And I mean, this is the battle of a lifetime. Right? Dodging his moves. And Mr. Sandman also has Mike Tyson moves. I think as well. Or he's like as fast as Mike Tyson most of the time when he's not doing his slow moves. Yeah, he's got Mike Tyson's speed. Also, for an instant knockdown on Mr. Sandman, as soon as he says Dreamland, you're going to want to knock him with the super Star Punch. But since I didn't have Star Punch, I could get the instant KO. And also, I was pussyfooting a lot in this fight. Out of all the fighters, I think Mr. Sandman was easily the toughest because I had to put the headgear on to beat him, okay? Everyone else, I didn't even touch that fucking headgear piece. But Mr. Sandman was so fucking tough and so fucking fast that, dude, I even had a nightmare about this dude, bro. He was so fucking scary to me, dude. You know, about him talking about how he's gonna whoop my ass and everything. I told him I'm gonna whoop his ass like every other fighter, and then he fucking did that shit, man. Then I woke up, and I said, no, I gotta fucking end this man now. Right? And the reason why I'm not skipping this is because it's kind of important to me. You know, doing Mr. Sandman, the mental baggage, right, that I got due to Mr. Sandman was insane, dude. Like, what I went through to do that. And I'm showing you the whole fight because I want you guys to see how epic round 1 was. Round 2, round 3 of doing this shit. Because you guys might never see me do Punch-Out Wii again. Possibly. And I know my phone's dying and we still have so much to talk about left. So yes, I am going to try my best to speed it up, but I am sitting here trying my absolute hardest. And the reason why I won this battle is because Aaron said one thing. Alan, quit embarrassing yourself. You're making yourself look like a fool doing this stupid shit. You're making yourself look like an idiot. You're making yourself look like a fool in front of your friends, your audience, everybody. Just stop while you're ahead type shit, that type of energy. And that's why this match, the freaking battle of a lifetime, I locked the fuck in. And I said, no, fuck that. I'm gonna beat this dude. I'm tired of him fucking bullying me. I can beat Mr. Sandman 100%. If I just believe in it. If I just believe in myself. Right? If I just believe in myself. And round 2 was insane stuff. And then round 3 came in the final round, in the final minutes. Right? Of where, okay, and then in this phase, right, I had to skip because, you know, we have another fighter to talk about. And stuff like that. But anyways, so when we got here, when every time Mr. Sandman gets here, he basically throws a winks of punches. So basically, this entire mini phase, when you get him down to low health around round 3, or if you're really quick enough, round 1 or round 2, whatever time, you get him around 2 knockouts with this much HP, he is gonna fuck you over with this. And do it again. Over and over again. And I was 1 knockout away from death. So if I landed all those punches, I would have died. Again, I spent so much time on that fight. It gave me a mental breakdown. It cost me over 2 hours of fucking attempts over and over and over again, and a lot of walks and mental thinking and thinking outside the box just to fucking put Sandman in the ground one time. Folks, one time. And then I celebrated the rest of the stream with the Little Max Last Stand intro and all that stuff. And it meant so much to me that everyone was there. You had Chris, you had Lucas, you had Dracon, you had Aaron, you had everybody, almost everybody I ever knew that loved my Punch-Out series there, that supported me there, in that moment for me beating Mr. Sandman and being able to actually move on to Little Max Last Stand. This is all hard work, by the way. There's no save states, there's no nothing that anyone could fucking tell me otherwise. No, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. Hard work and pushing myself beyond what I am normally capable of. That is how I beat Mr. Sandman. And that is the message I want to give to everybody in stream right now. That's what I always gave you guys a message. Push yourselves beyond if it's possible for you, man. Give it 110%. You got to squeeze that 10% out to push it the fuck out, man. You got to do it. If you're thinking about something, thinking about wanting to do it, you can do it. If you believe yourself, you can fucking do it. You gotta just push for it. You gotta push, you gotta believe. All these other things gotta come the fuck in, man, for you to be able to do whatever you want to do. And that's what Punch-Out taught me, man. And then you have DK's message right here, which is a short.
I got a message for you, Ellen. Beating Sandman by time? Thinking you're top shit for beating title defense? But why don't you come and see me at Little Max Final Stand, bitch? You won't beat me like you did Sandman with his pathetic ass. And if you don't beat me, I'll just bitch the fuck out of Louie right here, buddy. See you then, loser.
Folks.
And this is the final thing I want to talk about before I get the fuck out of here because my phone is slowly dying. DK. After weeks of playing, 3 weeks, I started this series 3 weeks ago, and I just finished it yesterday as I'm making this. Yesterday. Hasn't been 2 days, hasn't been a week. I just finished Punch-Out Wii yesterday. And this is it. This is the last stream of Punch-Out Wii I've ever made. Only 63 views, but I think it is going to get more just with time. But anyways, the whole stream was all about Little Max Last Stand. My first opponent in Little Max Last Stand. My goal was DK. I thought you a lot in Discord call. Yeah. Also, Aaron did help me out a lot through Discord calling. So there was stuff that Aaron did lace me up with. So there you go. But anyway, so my first opponent in Little Max Last Stand was, funny enough, Disco Lubit.
Let's go.
And I want to show you, this is like the improved version. Right? But anyways, let's just say this. I beat Disco Kid like crazy, okay? You get it. The first fight with Donkey Kong. Look at my reaction. You can see my reflection within the TV in the corner here because that's just how it is. I want you to watch my reaction to this.
I'm gonna reset if I lose. So.
By the way, for anyone that wants to know, if you guys do get Donkey Kong... Oh, I'll tell you after this. The whole chair went fucking backwards, by the way. I got up. My brother woke up a little bit. And I couldn't believe I got DK on this second try. Keep this in mind. Donkey Kong is RNG, okay? You're not just going to get him right out the gate like I did. Alright? because it is random. But also, what can save you a lot of time is when you reset your Wii with Punch-Out still inside, it will restart Little Mac's Last Stand where you left off. So, like, that's how I was able to fight DK multiple times, was I kept pressing the reset button every time I lost, right? Because I said that's what I was going to do against DK. But that was my first. It took me, look how many fights, look how many times. 9 fucking fights with Donkey Kong just to practice, get his moves down for something, and then the craziest match ever happened. And I want to tell you this. Look at this. I got tired of falling for his taunt, so I decided to do a different way. And this is when I started to learn that research for me is pointless. I have to go into it and do it a few times to get a general idea of what I'm doing and how I'm going to do it. Celebrate your win to DK with the duty cake. What the fuck? Actually, I didn't even get to celebrate Donkey Kong because I was spending so much time with friends and shit. I took the rest of the day off, uploaded shorts, and then I called it off. And then other stuff was happening, like my dad wanted to hang out with me and other things. So I didn't get to properly celebrate DK's, being done with the game, other than me going on a walk and just kind of fucking talking about it the whole time. But yeah, I fucking had a brilliant round 1 with him where I kind of dragged it out and did this shit. Kind of like pissing Hondo and stuff. I had a great round 2. Round 2 was probably the best I've ever performed. I think. Oh, well, this is round 3. Whatever. But I'm skipping. The reason why I'm skipping is because we had a crazy round 2. Right? He got up, and I just told myself that there's no... Look, I said this to myself. There is no way I'm beating DK by time. Or not by time, by knockout. There's just no way. I'm not doing it. This happened.
Please, just give it to me, man.
Keep in mind, my dad was sleeping, my brother is sleeping, so a lot of that happened. Watch the Punch-Out series from Sayaboko on live stream. I might have to. And I was one of the happiest men on earth. Right? And I also want to, show you a song that literally kind of helped me out during all of this. Like, during the fight with DK. And, even the night before and the night before that. And I found this song when I think I just defeated Mr. Sandman. So, this song relates to me very, heavily, right? And this means the world. This song from Smash Bits. Right? I had this song. I won't put the whole song on because that's copyright and a whole other lot of other things. But I had this song on and I was listening to it like every day because it related so much to what I was going through when dealing with title defense, right? Dealing with all the opponents, how they want me to get out of town, you know, and the whole song is fucking phenomenal. And when I listen to the song, I do think of Little Mac and shit and his journey, but I think of like my own journey, you know, to beating Donkey Kong whenever I listen to this song because it just there's so much in my own headspace, especially when I beat DK, you know. For the rest of that stream, I was talking that shit, you know, saying, DK, you're a bitch, you're a bit spitting, all this other sort of stuff, whatever, you name it. I was doing it against DK. And I couldn't believe it, but yesterday was the day I beat it for the first time in my life, Punch Out Wii in my life, and I later told Louis figured, you know, said, yo, congrats, man, and, you know, my dad congratulated me because, you know, he didn't like what Punch Out Wii was doing to me, and frankly, I didn't either, because, you know, and I even asked Louis one day, is Punch Out Wii worse than Crash 4? And Louis said, yeah, because of the way you started thinking, you know, the way the way the game kind of made you, like, turn you into a lot for a lot of those days. You know, like that completely different person where it's like the stress, the stress and the trauma I can see in your face when you walk around and you think of shit. You were so different, dude. That you weren't like unrecognizable, but you were very fucking different. And it's like Punch Out Wii, this game right here, hold on, I'm about to pull it out. Punch Out Wii really changed me, but the thing is, right, after beating DK and doing everything in the game, what I set myself out to do, I remember Aaron also wanted me to continue Last Stand, but I was telling Chris and stuff afterwards, like, Chris, Aaron, and a lot of people that want me to keep going, I understand. But my goal originally was to beat DK and walk away from this game, you know? And I was able to beat this game because of people like you, Aaron, everyone in my chat who supported me during these 3 weeks of playing Punch-Out when I started as a noob. And I ended up becoming a pretty decent player at Punch-Out Wii. You know, like, I'm pretty damn good at it now. And I'm happy that I didn't snap the disc, you know what I mean? Even after all those mental tools that this game took on me, all those challenges, all those mental challenges, those mental hurdles, me feeling like I'm in the ring literally with these people. I'm so grateful that this game, I ended up experiencing this game. After you walk away, you can never walk away from it again like me. And obviously, maybe after this video is uploaded and over, you know, I'm going to probably get back on this game and maybe try to be Mr. Perfectionist. But for now, I am just ultimately satisfied I didn't break the game. I actually accomplished my mission from that unboxing video all the way to here. I did it, man. I pulled it off because you guys were there with me. That's the difference between Crash 4 and this game. Crash 4, I had to look up videos or just figure it out because no one else was playing it like me. This game, you motherfuckers came through, bro. And then also I had, you know, support from my family. I had support from you guys. You guys carried me through this game, man. And never gave up on me. Even when I wanted to give up on myself on this game multiple times, y'all, everybody was there telling me, nah, man, you gotta do this shit. You gotta beat this shit. And I beat that shit. I feel so good beating that shit. That's why yesterday I just took the time off just to kind of leave because I was still in disbelief that I beat every single fighter at least once. And I don't care if most of my wins were by decision or whatever. I still won and passed it up by the end of the day. Lol, I saw it all. This game was easily the craziest boxing experience I've ever had yet. And can I say this game is better than the NES game that everyone loves? Yes, I fucking can. This game is way better than the NES Punch-Out game, because at least I can actually pass Mr. Sandman in this one. But no, it's not only just because of that, but the graphics, the music in this game, everything is a step up from the NES. It took what the NES game did and fucking brought it to brand new levels that no one expected. And this game sadly only sold like 1 million something copies, which is crazy because this should be up there with fucking Metroid Prime, fucking Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 because how great this game is, man. Punch-Out Wii is legendary, dude. A legendary game. And yeah, Aaron, maybe one day I'll become Punch-Out God. But for now, again, I am just satisfied with the fact that I was able to finish it and fight every single fighter once. And all those fears and anxieties can be put to rest as I put this game back in the case where it was beforehand with all the other Wii games, and it joins the Wii game brethren and is a survivor of Alex's destructive tendency mode. And that's my experience with Punch-Out Wii. One of the best Wii games I've ever played, and definitely the most stressful Wii game I've ever played. The Wii game that put me through the most emotions and all sorts of shit. By a fucking landslide. But it did teach me a few things to never give up, to keep pushing. Keep pushing beyond your limits. That's what Punch-Out Wii is all about, is to push your limits. Push your limits. Show that you can beat these guys. Show that you are the best around, literally. I am the best around, at least in my house. Or at least in my area. Because I know in my area, no one plays fucking Wii, so I am the best Punch-Out player in my area. At least to my knowledge. Congrats for a 50/50 experience. 50/50 experience? I would argue that was beyond a 50/50 experience. Because other than, like, the challenges that you're missing, and then maybe a few, like, last stand fights with all 12, 13 fighters, right? You're not really missing much. You're not. And I can guarantee and tell you that you're not missing much. Like, with the game, because pretty much you're doing everything with career mode and exhibition mode, and then also last stand. So I feel like, I mean, and you don't really need to become a god. That's the thing. You don't really need to be a Punch-Out God to be satisfied. And I think that's how I'm going to kind of treat this game. Is like, I don't know if I want to become god at Punch-Out. Otherwise, then it might just be, I mean, you'll be stupid good, yeah, but you won't be, you know what I mean? You won't be at your best. I mean, you'll be at your best. You'll be better than ever, right? But then the game might get boring to some people, you know what I mean, when they become the best. So it's like, I don't know, I feel like the way I experienced it was the best way to experience it. In a weird, sort of crazy way, if you know what I mean. Oh, this video just hit July 2016. Oh, so it is, yeah, like 7 years old. But anyways. Again, I want to say the OST for Punch-Out Wii. Legendary stuff, man. Especially that main theme. I use that main theme to work out so many times. So many times I would use this to work out. It'd literally be a fucking motivator for me too. Just that's why I'm like, nah, I'm not even gonna spoil the rest of the OST. Look up Punch-Out Wii's OST. You need challengers mode, lol. But take this as you will. Lol, you need challengers mode? Bro, exhibition theme is the best. Bro, exhibition theme the best? Maybe. One of my favorites was like career mode, bro. That theme hit hard. Career mode, bro. Here, career mode, bro. Look, I'm about to go on mysteries with this shit. Loved it, man. And yes, I know the theme that people liked from Punch-Out NES, which was the jogging. That is still the best. I mean, they did do a remix in Wii, which is pretty good. But I still gotta say the NES version is better. And also that one loading screen of Little Mac, Little Sprite Little Mac, like the NES game on the Wii game, was pretty dope. And yes, I know you need challengers mode to get better, even better at the game, but part of me is like, I don't know. I just got better by just going in there and doing it. And I know not everyone's going to have that mindset when they go into Punch-Out Wii. A lot of people are just better researching, what the hell was that? Researching and then practicing in exhibition mode. I know there's people that are way better at doing that. But me, I don't know. I'm just better when I just do it. When I just perform it right then and there. You know what I mean? And just do it. That's what I learned from this game. But anyways, I'm dragging this video out a little bit. That's my experience with Punch-Out Wii. There is the best soundtrack in Punch-Out. There is the best soundtracks in Punch-Out. Dude, that would be a great video to make. Some of the best music in Punch-Out. We all have a debate. Or not just in Wii, but just the Punch-Out series in general. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share with your friends. And I hope you learned something from my Punch-Out, my experience. If you are currently going through Punch-Out Wii, don't give up on it. Keep fucking pushing yourself until you beat it. Research it if you need to. Learn the moves. Learn everything if you need to so you can have a better understanding of the game. And just keep it going, man. Because that's just what I did. And if you feel like doing Last Stand way longer than I did, go do that. And also there's great YouTubers like OAuth, or I think it's 00F. Let me look this up for you guys. So you guys can see the YouTube channel. For anyone that wants to find people that just play Last Stand over and over and over. Right? And that is still playing it today. This channel right here. 00F. Look this up. He is still playing. Right? He is still playing Punch-Out Wii's title defense, right? I only wanted to fight DK, but this dude is above and beyond my skill level, dude. He is way better than me. Way better than me at the game. And so is Aaron, too. They're both way better than me at the game. But, you know, and also Aaron played some Punch-Out Wii on his channel, too, I think. Or maybe it's a different channel. But anyways, that's it. I just wanted to tell you guys that. Deuces. I know I said bye like 50 times, but I really mean it this time. Oh, wait, you know what? I can't even leave. Nah, fuck that. I'm not leaving this video without one last thing, man. Hold on. I gotta put it on now. Hold on.
Good job, son. Good job.